Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna do a quick eyebrow tutorial, or I'm just gonna do it the way I do mine. And everybody has their own, they have their own way of doing it. I have my own. It works for me. As you can see, this side is filled in. This one isn't. I barely have any eyebrows, and this is all I have. I usually go to a really awesome place in Manhattan to get my eyebrows threaded. I actually prefer that method over waxing. So yeah, usually what I do, I have a handheld mirror. I brush with one of these little eyebrow comb brushes, similar to a toothbrush. You can use that if you have that instead. And I use MAC's 266 brush. I find that this works best for me. I know people who use the 219, others use 212. You have to use whatever you feel works best for you. Everyone has their own method, their own brush, their own everything. And then what I use is Anastasia's brow powder. And excuse the mess behind, yeah. I started to do laundry, and then my friend invited me over to her house, and I kind of ran short with time, so laundry can wait for tomorrow. Anyways, so this is what I use. Hopefully you can see it has the lighter shade, a darker shade, and this is in the shade Ebony. So what I do is I go into the lighter shade, tap some of that into my brush. I have my foundation on, I have concealer on. I don't know how much makeup I'm gonna put on since I'm just going to my friend's house for some dinner, drinks, and talking. So I don't know how much makeup I want to put on, but I'll show you afterwards. So what I do is I hold the mirror obviously to my face, and I'm hoping that you can see. And I usually start in the center and I just draw a line. This sort of gives me a guideline to the shape that I want. And since my eyebrows are growing in, it's sort of difficult for me to find my eyebrow because I have like what's growing in, and I have my eyebrow, and since my eyebrows are pretty light, it's kind of blends in, so it's difficult for me to like find where I want to draw. So I just draw that line, shade it in, and as you can see, I have that guideline. I go in, and then sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I'll draw from the top. I'm hoping that you can see. Again, I'm recording from my phone, and if you notice, I've been recording a bit more videos because I find it so convenient recording from my phone, because I just record and send straight to YouTube, and I think that is so convenient for me. As I'm sure you have heard before, eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. So that's what I go by, because I find that I sometimes hate my eyebrows because they're so different. When I was younger, I got hit with a brick over here, so I have a little scar, and it kind of changes the shape of my eyebrow. So I try to make them as even as possible, but if I can't do it, then oh well. Don't want to shade too much towards the center, because the inner part of your brow is the most sparse. So I usually try to go lighter. Right now it's darker, but that's okay. I like it like that. I like intense eyebrows, being that I really don't have any. So usually what you want to do, your eyebrow should start right around there. The highest point should be around there, and then it should end, where am I? Right about there. Sometimes I go longer because like I said, I like intense brows. So yeah. So there you go. I think they look pretty even. What do you think? So now I brush so that it's not so harsh and it blends it in a little bit. And then sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I'll go in with the darker shade of the pencil, and then I'll just darken this part. But I won't go with that dark color towards the inner brow, because like I said, naturally your eyebrows are the lightest in this point. So yeah, I wish I had my mom's and my brother's eyebrows. They're so thick and dark, and I love them. I came out with my dad's eyebrows. He has barely their eyebrows, sort of like what I have. So yeah, this is how I do my eyebrows, and I think I'm pretty much done. Let's see. I'm trying to get them as even as possible. Do you think they're okay? I think I'm good. Okay, so my next step would be MAC's brow gel. I use this quite a lot to set them, because if not, they'll fly all over the place. So I just use a tad bit. I tap the excess off on the back of my hand, and I just brush it in just to keep the hairs in place. It took me so many years to try and get my eyebrows right where I want them to be. It took me a couple of years to just get them right, and practice makes perfect. Okay, I grabbed this brush. This brush is from Coastal Scents. I'm not quite sure of the name or how much it costed, but I really love this brush for my eyebrows. I think it's big enough to just fit right in there. And then this is MAC's Vanilla Eyeshadow, and this is what that looks like. I love this. It's not shimmery at all. So I just tap, and this is my first little tutorial, so it's quite difficult, especially since I'm filming on my phone. And I just want to blend that down. This brush does tend to shed quite a bit, so I'll add some more. And now I'm going to the other eye. And what this does, it helps highlight the brow bone. It also cleans up this. Gives you more of a precise, cleaner line. And if you hear noise in the background, that's either the outside or my husband and his friends in the living room talking extremely loud and making tons of noise. I really should have taken out that mirror back there, because you can really see the mess on my bed, but who cares? So there you go. There goes my eyebrows. I changed the lighting. Tell me what you think. I might fill in a little bit more on this side, but my face is not even. So no matter how hard I try to get them as even as possible, it's not gonna happen. So this is it. That's my eyebrows, and depending on what I do to my face, I might take a picture and I'll post it. So I hope this little eyebrow tutorial helped you, and if you have any questions, as always, leave them in the comment below and I'll do my best to get back to you. So see you later.